Hey everybody, Dallas again with Chaos Fragrances. Today we're back with another top 10 video. This time we're going to be taking a look at 10 great versatile fragrances for men. So the title should be pretty self-explanatory of what we're going to be going over for. This is going to be the video for people who are looking for fragrances that you can wear for any season, any situation, just basically any time of the year. Not everyone wants to own a collection of, over 20 fragrances, over 50 fragrances, even over 100 fragrances. Some people want to only pick a handful of them to keep and wear throughout the year. So this video is going to be perfect for you. And even though this video is in a ranked order from 1 to 10, all of these are all the same in versatility. They're all great versatile scents you can wear any time of the year. They're just ranked in terms of my personal favorites and the ones that I would personally choose. So just to be clear, number 10 is just as versatile as number 1 and so on. Because again, you have to realize that fragrances is all about personal preference. What I may love, you may hate. So this is really something where I'm giving you 10 fragrances here that are all very versatile, and it's up to you to go out and sample them and choose which ones that you want to purchase for yourself and wear. And finally, one more quick thing before we jump into the list. If you're new here and you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and also turn on post notifications. That way you don't miss when I post, and give this video a like too. I'm trying to put out as much content as I can, so all I ask for in return is a simple like and subscribe, and that way all the videos show up in your YouTube feed. That way you don't miss any uploads. So enough talking, let's go and jump right into the video. Starting off at number 10, we have Versace Dillon Blue. So Versace fragrances have always kind of held a good place in my heart, just because for the price point and what you're getting a great scent. Pretty much all of them are going to have solid performance. They're all going to smell great in terms of quality, and they're all going to come in at a good price point. Most Versace's at discounters come in from anywhere the $40 to $50 range for a 100 ml, which is really a competitive price. And again, for what you're paying, you're getting a really good scent. And Versace Dillon Blue is no exception. This one is a flanker to Versace Pour Homme. That fragrance gets compared a lot to Chanel Allure Homme Sport, but this one goes in a completely different direction. It still does kind of have this fresh smell to it, but with a little bit more of a sweet ambroxan touch. This is a great scent, and this one performs a lot better than Versace Pour Homme. I get about 8 to 9 hours longevity from this one and solid projection. And I would say that this one is also more versatile than Versace Pour Homme, just because of the added sweetness that this one has can make it great for colder weather, and then just the fact that it does perform better kind of gives it a little bit more of an edge that you can wear it in the cooler weather, whereas Versace Pour Homme is a lot lighter and more of a citrus-based fragrance. That one's really more for spring and summer. But you can pull this one off in fall and winter if you wanted to. It's going to work great all year round. So coming in at number 10, really solid one here, Versace Dillon Blue. Number 9, we have Amouage Reflection Man. So this is a really nice soapy floral fragrance for men. So just to get this out of the way, if you're after a really masculine fragrance, this is not going to be the one for you. This one kind of goes in a little bit more of the metrosexual direction, again, because of how floral it is. But for me personally, I love the scent. It's one that I've always enjoyed, and it's just very refreshing. The citrus is so nice and bright and juicy, and it's nice and soapy and floral, so it's really easy to wear. You can wear it all year round. Great for dressed up situations especially, but you could dress this one down if you wanted to. And you can wear it all year round as well. Really, this one is going to be good for just about anything, and it's just one of my personal favorites, at least when it comes to the Amouage fragrances that are out there. So coming in at number 9, Amouage Reflection Man. Coming in at number 8, we have Yves Saint Laurent Lhomme. So this one is really a classic gentleman's fragrance. I've talked about this one in a recent video, and it's one that just kind of is another one that holds a special place in my heart. It is my first Yves Saint Laurent fragrance, and this is one that I picked up back when I was first starting to build my collection. It has this nice apple ginger combination. It smells incredible, and to be honest with you, you can't go wrong with the scent. The main drawback to this one is going to be the fact that it is relatively popular. A lot of people have worn this one over the years, and it has been out for a while, and it's also gone through some reformulations, so this current batch is not going to be as strong as the older batches. But regardless, it is still a fantastic scent when you put all the batch talk and all of the, people talking about being generic. You put all that aside and you appreciate the scent itself. This is a solid one, and in my opinion, it is a must-have for everyone's collection. And that's not something I say often, because I can't say that about every fragrance, because, not everyone wants to own a bunch of bottles. But I do really believe that this is one that pretty much everyone should look into picking up, because it is such a classic gentleman's fragrance. It's so refined and it smells incredible, and it's one that you can just wear for any situation. Perfect for the office, perfect for just about anything you throw at it. So again, number 8, we have Yves Saint Laurent Lhomme. Number 7, we have Karl Lagerfeld Bois de Vetiver. So this is a cheapie here, probably the cheapest one in this list, coming in at around the $20 to $30 range for a 100 ml. And this one is a really solid one. It's got some nice grapefruit citrus in the opening, and of course some nice vetiver in the mid and dry down. This is another one of those fragrances that you get a lot of value for in terms of how much you're paying and what you're getting. You know, it doesn't smell synthetic, it doesn't smell low quality or anything like that. You know, it's blended well. And that's kind of a hit or miss you'll get when you're spending in this price point. You know, sometimes you'll get something really solid. Sometimes you'll get something kind of not as great. But with this one here, really, really good scent. Just overall, performance is good. Smell is great. Quality is great. It's just hard to go wrong with this one. So if you're not wanting to spend a whole lot of money and you want something versatile and easy to wear, definitely check out this one, Bois de Vetiver. So coming in at number 6, we have Rochas Parfums Elysium. One of my personal favorites, and you know, this one is one that I've talked about quite a bit, and it's one that I wear a lot in the summer and really all year round. This is actually one of my brand new bottles. I've only worn it a few times. You can see it's basically full. Really satisfying to have a full backup. And again, that just goes to show how much I love the scent, because I do own 3 bottles of this one. And this is one that is just probably one of the most versatile fragrances out there. It does get some hate just because it is a Rochas Parfums. It comes with a big price tag, and people do tend to say it's generic. But to be honest with you, you know, I really don't see where the hate is coming from. I mean, I see where it's coming from, I guess I should say, but I personally don't get it myself because I love the scent. It's a nice, juicy grapefruit citrus opening. Smells incredible. A lot of vetiver and other woods in the dry down. It's got a lot of depth to it. It's a really unique, interesting scent, in my opinion. It's just a really nice one. One of my personal favorites. It's my girlfriend's favorite on me, and it's just one that is really just hard to beat. You can wear it for literally any situation. Going to work, dressed up, dressed down, going on a date. You can wear it in spring, summer, fall, winter. No matter what situation you're wearing it to, no matter what time of year it is, this one is always going to work. So this could easily be a great signature scent. It could easily be, you know, if you only want to own one fragrance and you're okay with spending a little bit of money on it, you know, going with Elysium would definitely be a really solid choice. You would have something that's of very high quality and something that just smells great, and that pretty much no one else around you is going to be smelling like this, because not a lot of people are going to be wearing a Roja Dove. So you're going to have that unique factor about it, mixed with the fact that it just smells great. It's going to be a great compliment getter, and it's just one that, you know, you really can't go wrong with. So that's coming in at number 6, Roja Elysium. Number 5, we have Dior Sauvage. So basically everyone has heard about Sauvage. This is kind of one of those fragrances that people even outside of the fragrance community know about, just because of the whole marketing campaign. It was really smart with Johnny Depp and everything like that. They really did a great job at getting this fragrance out there. So even the people who are not into fragrances and are not nuts about them still will know what Sauvage is. And you know, people like to hate on this one, but this fragrance does exactly what they wanted it to do, and that is to be a very versatile, easy to wear, compliment getting fragrance. Performance is incredible. I get over 8, 9, 10 hours on my skin. Projection, of course, is great too. Versatile, extremely versatile. I can wear it any time of year. Gets really good compliments. My girlfriend loves the scent. You know, overall, it's just a winner of a fragrance. And this is kind of another one where if you're looking to pick up one fragrance to wear for everything, definitely Dior Sauvage would be an amazing pick. And this one comes in at my number 5. Number 4, we have Acqua di Gio Profumo. So this at one point was one of the fragrances that I would wear almost all the time. It was like my signature scent. This is another one that I kind of got towards the beginning of my collection when my taste wasn't fully developed and I wasn't fully sure what I liked the most. At the time, I was obsessed with aquatic fragrances, and this one really hit the nail on the head with a little bit of a unique factor because of that smoky incense. So because of that, I was really obsessed with this fragrance, and I wore it all the time. Even though I don't wear this fragrance as much anymore, it's still one that I wanted to include in the list because it is a great pick for a nice, versatile fragrance. So coming in at number 4, Acqua di Gio Profumo. Coming in at number 3, we have Creed Aventus. So this one, pretty much known as one of the most versatile men's fragrances out there. Great scent with great performance. Can wear it literally any time of the year for any situation. Could be formal, can be casual. Just this scent works for about anything, and that's part of the reason why it is so popular. It's called the king of men's fragrances, and whether you agree or not, it's hard to deny the fact that it does have, you know, a lot of mass appeal. It's very versatile, and it does perform good. There is a lot of talk about the fact that it's very watered down now, but I mean, it still performs good. A lot of it's just people going nose blind to the scent, or it's just people hating on it and saying it has poor performance when it doesn't. Regardless of what it is, still a great scent, and I'm putting it at number 3, Creed Aventus. Coming in at number 2, we have Chanel Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme. So I thought about including the regular Chanel Allure Homme Sport, and I even thought about throwing in Bleu de Chanel, but honestly I just ended up going with this one. The reason why is because I do have like Dior Sauvage and Dillon Blue and stuff like that in this list already, so Bleu de Chanel really wouldn't, make a whole lot of sense because that one is pretty similar. It's in the same ballpark as those fragrances, so it would get kind of repetitive. And the reason why I didn't include Allure Homme Sport is because this one, in my opinion, has more of a versatility to it than the regular Allure Homme Sport. This one's got a nice tonka bean addition in it, which makes it a little bit more sweet, and the added sweetness with that still fresh type of smell that the regular Sport has gives it more versatility, and it can work more in the cooler weather. This one also does perform better than the regular Allure Homme Sport, so that's kind of another reason why. Overall, I think this one is more versatile. Whether or not you like this scent over the other one is all up to you, and personally I really love them both. Sometimes I'll even layer this one with Allure Homme Sport, just kind of depending. Both are great scents, but in terms of pure versatility, I would have to give this one as the winner. So that is coming at number 2, Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme. And finally, coming at number 1, we have Dior Homme Eau. So this one gets compared a lot to Prada Lhomme, and I've talked about this before in other videos, but I personally prefer this one over Prada Lhomme. A few reasons why, one of which being this one actually came out first. Also, this one is more affordable and it performs better on my skin. Prada Lhomme still does smell fantastic, and if you wanted to, you could substitute that one in here instead of Dior Homme Eau if you already have Prada Lhomme, or if you like that one better than this one, that's fine. It's all personal preference. I personally prefer Dior Homme Eau, so that's the one I'm choosing here. Regardless of which one you go with, both are great scents, and I really love this type of DNA. It's a nice fresh take on the note of iris with some citrus in there, a little bit of a pepperiness and some woodiness. This scent is incredible, really, really good for the price, and it's something that is, again, a little bit different. Not everyone's going to be wearing this type of scent. Not everyone has smelled this type of scent, and even though it is a Dior, and typically Dior fragrances are on the pricier side, this one you can find for a relatively good price online and on discounters, at least compared to the other Dior Homme fragrances, like for example Dior Homme Intense. That one's typically on the pricier side, but you can find this one for a pretty good price. So this one's coming at my number 1, highly deserved for this spot. Great scent, can wear any time of the year, has really good performance, 8 or 9 hours on my skin, which is actually way better than I was expecting. Projection is relatively good as well, and it's just a winner all around. So guys, that was it. That was my 10 most versatile fragrances for men. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down in the comments which fragrances you would pick for this. That's pretty much going to do it for this one, guys. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like down below. Also, don't forget to subscribe and turn on post notifications so you don't miss a night post. That's it for me, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.